WBTVLP Murfreesboro, W263AI Murfreesboro, W270AF Murfreesboro.
WGNS Murfreesboro.
And finally, we have JDXL. His name is John Daniel Power. Dude is super talented. He's from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, which is about 30 minutes-ish southeast of Nashville.
JDXL is John Daniel Powell, and that comes your way from Tennessee. He's only 22, but he's been smashing it on the piano since he was about 15, and now he writes with songs like JDXL, based in Tennessee, USA, based DJ John Daniel Powell, aka JDXL. So, professional pianist since age 15. He writes, records, and mixes his own electronic tracks. Does it really, really well. Spotted by music supremo Fred Cannon after falling off his roof.
What's up, Murfreesboro? This is JDXL, and you're listening to my show. In the studio, I got Double A Mullane.
Hello, hello.
We're coming at you live on 100.5 and 101.9 FM and 1450 AM, and you can listen anywhere in the world at WGNSradio.com. You can also watch us live in the studio at Facebook.com/official JDXL. And so I've got the dance legends of Middle Tennessee. Well, I should say legend because it's not plural right now because where's Todd?
I get on the way.
He's on the way. I can just give him if he's tuning in right now. I can just give him crap and just be like, well, I got the more famous of the two in the studio right now.
I don't know. He's pretty famous now. I don't know about that.
But yeah, man, Cat Choreography. That's
Yes,
who in the
sir.
studio today. They got their big recital going on this weekend, which is like really, if you don't know about it, then what do you know about? You know what I mean?
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
It's like, do you actually live in Murfreesboro if you don't know
Okay,
about it?
all right.
Because it's like you go to it and it's packed out every night. Like there was like y'all doing 2 shows this year, right?
Actually, 3.
You are doing
No,
3.
we're back to 3. What happened, it was like during the pandemic, we had to kind of
Right.
ease up on stuff. And
So you got 2
new
on Saturday?
locations and all. 2 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday.
That's right. That's how
Yep.
it was in 2019. The last time I was at one. I'm gonna come this time, man.
And I think it was reversed then. We had 1 Saturday and 2 on Sunday.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, because
Okay.
we wanted, more time to prepare, But
Right.
once the pandemic came, we just did Saturday, and we were forced to do, start early, and now we actually like it. So we're going to keep 2 on Saturday and 1 on Sunday.
I mean, when you got a full crowd each night, man, you might as well just add a 4th one.
Oh my God!
You might as
You
well.
know what? The thing is, I be feeling so sorry for those kids. We doing them shows
Right.
back to back, and they give it all they got. But
Well, that's what you're
when
paying-
when
that's-
you're younger, you can do that.
That's what you're paying them for,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we used to do that. We used to do that.
It's like you guys don't mind, right?
Yeah, y'all don't mind. We used to do that.
You abuse the knees while they're able to be abused. Right?
Absolutely,
That's exactly what you do.
absolutely.
Yeah. Well,
Because when you get where we at, we have to ease up on them. Nah, it's like y'all not gonna kill me.
yeah. And I remember I had my lights there in 2019.
That's right. That's
and,
right.
And I felt bad because one kid got like really negatively affected by it, and I see him later. He's like, "Oh yeah, I remember you." Like, I passed
yes.
out because your lights.
Oh,
you know?
no. Oh, no.
Yeah, we actually had a student in there, which and that's actually part of. You brought that up. I can't believe you brought that up. I can't believe you remember that. I forgot.
Yeah. Well, he let me remember.
Yeah. And I think he was.
He said, "My parents been looking for you."
Yeah, that actually might have been the time we had an autistic student, and
Right.
so I think that's what happened. With
Gotcha.
the lights and everything. It wasn't your fault.
It is a lot, and it was hot in there.
Yeah,
for whatever reason,
it was hot.
Yeah.
And the lights was going, and I think it affected him negatively. But he
Right.
bounced back. He did.
Oh, he did,
bounced
man.
back. He bounced back.
Well, my personal opinion of the show, man, it was fire. It's seeing those kids get up there, and I mean they got all ages. They got adults, they got
Absolutely.
kids all the way up through high school, but they're getting up there doing their thing, man, and it's like you can tell, man, y'all are legit, y'all are pro.
Hey, we've been doing it for a long time. That's
Yeah.
the thing. We're just now getting to the point where it's like it's kind of a well-oiled machine.
Right.
And don't get me wrong. In the beginning, it was like woo, but
Right.
But we start at 3 years old. and go all the way up. We say 3 to 93, you know, because we do have an old school class. Now we don't have no 93-year-old student in there. You know, I can tell the way you react.
I was about to pay for 3 tickets. I was about to pay for 3 tickets.
Like I'm gonna be at every show. What you mean? But
You nailed his year right on the
Yeah,
head.
that's exactly what I want to see.
But yeah, we just go up. You know, we're kind of like not the conventional dance studio. We consider ourselves more the community dance studio,
Right.
Because most of the dance studios, for one, they go a whole year before they have a show.
Oh wow.
We do a show every semester.
Okay.
Because
Well-
you know we have some people that are involved in other things, sports, cheerleading, other stuff. So
They-
this semester's good for
Yeah.
them. This semester's not. So we just try to do 2 a year.
They do a whole year because they just can't keep up. Y'all
I'm gonna tell you, it takes a lot to try to squeeze it in like twice a year. It's like, oh Lord! But you know what? They down for the cause. They're ready.
right.
Yep.
I mean that's hence the first place trophies in the studio, right? Because whenever
we go way back to I don't know if anybody out there remember the Riverdale halftimers and when we had battles of the halftimers. That's where we got our start. So
Right.
That's why I'm like we've been doing it for a long time, even before we had the studio. So
yeah, I was gonna say, man, whenever I first started going in there, I remember I was trying to start out slow, going in there to the hip hop exercise class, and I remember that one time I rolled into the actual choreography class for the hip hop, and I was like, see, he's trying not to bust out laughing. He's like, I don't want to let everybody know that JD's, he's got work to do,
but see, here's the thing, you were there. See, when you
Step
there,
one.
you got to start. You got to start somewhere.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely.
So I started out with the exercise class, which, man, that's a killer workout too.
Oh, yeah.
Dancing's such a workout. It's
Yeah.
crazy that people sing and dance, at
Yeah.
the same time.
Well, the workout class, like I said, that actually started before we actually had the physical studio building. We was doing that at other places, and I mean it's a good workout. We make it fun to where you don't even realize you're working out, And after so, it's like, oh, I just got to work out.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Well, that's the thing is you guys are sitting there getting a workout 24/7 because you're doing it too. It's
Yeah,
just like, man,
yeah.
y'all are getting doing your job and working out.
We kind of got to the point where we like to work smarter than harder, And
Right,
so,
right.
You never know what you get with us. Now we used to be up there with them the whole time. Now you might catch us in the chair explaining it from the shelf.
Oh, right. Yeah. Well, yeah, at the recital, y'all definitely
Yeah.
playing
It's like,
director for sure. But
Oh, yeah.
and that exercise class, man, y'all are sitting there doing all the ab workouts and everything. I'm like,
Absolutely, absolutely.
it's your workout for
And
the week.
and by the way, that's on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6:30. We start streaming it live on our Facebook page during the pandemic. And so we just kept doing that, so we get people doing it live from home, or you can show up,
Right.
So,
Yeah.
it's cool. It's cool. It's real cool. But that is on hold until the new year because, we got the recital coming up.
Yeah.
And all that other stuff.
And I do still got my pass for the exercise dance class. I got
JD, I think that pass expired. Now wait a minute. We don't even do passes no more.
well, the reason I was making sure to hold on to it, I figured it was gaining equity.
No, I think that pass is expired.
It's got those 2 slots. I was saving them because I was
the
like, man,
last 2 slots.
This inflation and everything going
Yeah.
up. I was like, man, this is
Yeah.
like real estate.
Yeah, the last 2 slots. Now, JD, that's going down.
Is there an interest rate on your free passes? Is that
No.
what you're asking right now?
Them those expire. I think it has an expiration date on it, JD. You gotta go back and look at it.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna
Yeah,
look at the
go back
fine
and look
print.
at it.
I'm gonna have my lawyers review.
Yeah, go back and look at it. If it don't have it on it, I'll pay you for them 2 classes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, there we go.
Deal, bet. But yeah, man. So I know that some of y'all's students, and Todd was talking about this when I ran into him. Which welcome to the studio, man.
Yeah, he's here.
Glad.
I'm here, y'all.
He's here.
The T and Cat.
He's
Yeah.
here.
That's Craig. I'm Todd. Cat
Yeah.
Choreography.
Cat
JDXL.
And we
Yeah,
here.
man. We're in the building, but
It's hot up in here.
it's these machines, man. They got all the gear in here, and it just puts
I'm
off the.
glad for it right now, actually.
Oh yeah, you
because it
can.
is cold outside,
It's
but
cold outside.
Yeah,
but it's not in here.
all right.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Yeah, there it is.
But yeah, no, I was gonna say he was saying, kind of commenting on some of y'all students, of really, come up. Y'all students are like,
Oh, professionals is what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah,
Some
man.
of them have moved out to Los Angeles and have became professional dancers, dancing for artists on tour. One of them named Jonathan Nelson. You can look him up. It's your boy Johnny. One of them's named Deja Sherrill. You can look her up. You can look up Chase Somerville. They all actually moved out. to Los Angeles. And of course, some of them around here doing professional stuff as well. But those are the ones that chose to jump across the map and go all the way out to L.A.
Did you kind of see it coming whenever they were in the class? You were just like,
well, here's the thing.
You know, you're the one out of this group.
Right. Well,
like,
and we had several of those that were like that. See, back when we, first opened our studio, the actual physical building, not long after that, we created a group called Cat Crew. And they were our freelance group, as opposed to, we had the regular classes, the students pay tuition, but they were our freelance dance crew.
Yes.
And so they were like our top of the line at that time, so we could see it in all them,
Really, all of them could have became professional, and a lot of them have. Of course, they grew up, JD. But
yeah, right.
And
life got in the way.
Life, and some of them, this is what they wanted to do. They wanted to dance, and one in particular. I'm just gonna break it down. Johnny's like a super freestyler. Johnny, we've been. Well, how long you been teaching him?
He was probably like
4 or 5,
6 or 7, maybe somewhere in there.
He's
6 or 7.
22 now, but his skill level, he was only in L.A. for 2 years and booked like that. Now he's touring all over the world. So, like, he's one of those that we definitely saw it,
Right.
So we glad he pursued it. You know what I mean?
And he was, I know somebody was like performing with an artist that you referenced.
Yeah, Coy Leray.
Yeah.
Coy Leray.
Yeah, she just came out with her new track.
New single.
Which actually, the guy that called into our show, he mixed her track,
wow.
Players. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Players. That is her new joint.
Yeah, he just posted on his Instagram, Tizio. He called into our show.
Small world.
Yeah, so you guys got your person dancing with him. He's calling in here and
Sweet.
He's mixing the track.
JDXL Show, y'all. Y'all see it?
Small
It's
world.
all coming together.
See it?
Uniting the nation,
Absolutely, bro.
That's what's up.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man. So that's funny because I like literally hadn't even. Whenever you said her name, I'd never heard of her before, and then he posted that he mixed it. So it's like
That's
wow.
crazy.
It is crazy.
That is awesome, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad we finally got here. Shout out to JDXL, Cat Choreography. I gotta put that in there because he's been asking us.
Yeah, he been asking for about
But
2
our
or 3
schedule,
years.
man. Our schedules, man.
You know what it was? It was just, you guys were seeing me every week in the class. You were seeing those dance moves, and you're like, you're like,
freaking
you're like, if this man dances like that, what's his show like?
I've never. Okay, let me put this out there on
Absolutely not.
JDXL.
No, don't do that, JD.
I've never seen a DJ dance and DJ at the same time, and he is the first man on the planet. And this is the funny thing, though. You had the lights.
Yeah.
Me and Preston. I have a partner named Preston. Presto Magic in the house. We were dying laughing at your feet because we could see him under the table while he was DJing, and you just
Doing
saw
the heel toe thing.
The feet were moving, y'all. So if you want to dance and DJ,
The dancing DJ.
JDXL.
Right.
You know, it's not even JDXL anymore. It's just the dancing DJ.
Yeah. That's gonna be the new tag. The dancing DJ.
But that's what it was. I dropped out of the the class, and I'm obviously the pandemic and all that happened.
Right,
but I haven't been coming, and y'all were like, okay, I guess we forgot how bad his dance moves are. So maybe,
Oh my
maybe
God.
we'll.
Cut it out, bro.
No,
All right.
no.
What were you gonna say, man?
I was gonna do some stupid interjection about the stories they tell around the campfire of the dancing DJ. It sounds like a legend, is what it sounds like.
Yeah, it is.
So
It's
he's
JDXL.
a legend.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
speaking of legends too, I noticed y'all's tickets. It says Legends with a Z,
Oh yeah.
Volume 1.
Yeah.
Right.
Volume 1.
So basically what we're doing, we always have themes to our recital.
Right.
And this time we're going with legends. So basically we're, doing artists that we consider to be legends.
And Legends actually is based off of one of our competition pieces
yeah.
that we did. We competed with, and the legends that we happened to do was Michael, of course, Whitney, Prince, Stevie Wonder.
Mm-hmm.
So from that, we've made a whole show out of it, a whole recital, and of course we added more legends. So.
Yeah. And we call it Volume 1 because
There's
so many legends,
Right.
And we know, look, we got to put it on there because we know people like, oh, y'all didn't do such.
Oh,
Y'all
we're
didn't
gonna
do
hear
such.
We're
Don't
gonna
worry
hear
about it. We
we're
can't
gonna hear
do
it.
all the legends because then the show would be,
3 hours long.
3
instead of-
days.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah,
be 3 days.
Silence
long,
to
so.
the critics, pretty much.
Yeah, we know it's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming though.
Because,
Somebody gonna be like, y'all didn't do.
Yeah, because
Right.
then we can roll back around and do Volume 2.
Yeah.
More legends.
You can have.
I didn't know
those,
he had put volume 1 on there because
Yeah, I snuck it
Craig
in on
is
you.
a,
I snuck it in on you.
a multi-talented guy here. So if anybody out there needs your house,
Wow! Oh my God.
besides because Craig, we do choreography. It's cat choreography. However, it's in the business called Watkins Unlimited, and the unlimited literally means unlimited. So we do parties, graduations,
change light bulbs or.
all that.
Hey, I changed your light fixture. What you mean? Don't play with me. I do the whole fixture.
We build
I actually needed fixtures out, man.
floors,
Get with me after
walls.
the show. Get with me after the show. No, because real talk. Now that he said that, our new studio where we are now, we've been there for 5 years now.
Yep.
Once we moved from the old studio on Manny Avenue, 516.
Yep.
We actually only had the summertime to get the new studio together, and it was just a wide open room, like one wide open room. And so if you've been to the studio, we had to build out all of that within 2 months to be open in August.
Yep.
Right.
Yep,
I remember that's how I found out about y'all was at the 516.
Word.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you did come by there.
Yeah. Yeah, I came by there because there was an artist that y'all were training that I think he was about to go on tour with Bruno Mars, and on the 24 Karat tour, and y'all were training. I mean, maybe y'all didn't know that was about to happen, but I knew about it. But he was coming over there. Yeah, it was a friend of mine. It was like a friend of a friend.
Yeah.
His name was Hirachi.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was his brother bodyguarded for Bruno Mars.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Shout out to
Oh,
Sex,
you came when we was
man.
doing that?
Sex is the guy he's talking about.
Yeah,
And I keep in touch with Sex. He still does bodyguard.
Yeah, I think he's doing
He
Chance
did
the Rapper.
Chance the Rapper.
last
He
I heard.
actually manages Chance the Rapper now. So
wow.
it ain't just security. He manages
when your bodyguard's just so legit, you're just like,
man, and the
take
thing
care of my
about
life for me.
The secret part about Sex that nobody knows, I met him. He's a
4X?
MD. He's a musical director.
Oh, wow.
So he actually plays. He's
Dang.
serious on
This guy does everything,
Oh,
man.
he's a bad boy. So yeah.
Just a big dude that
Shout out to Sex.
protects celebrities. And,
Yeah, shout out to Sax and Hirachi, man. Y'all doing well, man.
yeah. So that's how I saw the studio, and then I was like, I had this label I was working with at the time, and they wanted me to dance, and I was like, DJs dance. And so I started.
That makes sense.
I-
don't
that's
it?
how you got
tied
started
that
doing
in there,
that.
DJ.
Yeah.
The dancing DJ, the dancing DJ, JDXL. Oh man, I love it, bro.
Yeah, but I would say too that going back to the Legends thing, man. If y'all didn't do the volume 1, you would have had some of those elementary girls in y'all's dance crew. They'd be like, "You didn't put Taylor Swift in here?"
Hey, Taylor Swift is a legend on some level. Now, this the thing.
To
you know?
them, she is.
No, this is the thing though, because I heard about her music selling like crazy right now. Like them ticket sales.
Right.
People spending $96,000 to go check out Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
she redid her album because she got jerked on her deal.
Right. Yeah.
She redid her first albums, and it's like I think she's like in the top 10. She's got like 5 singles.
She had at one point she had 10 songs off the
10
record.
songs
1 through 10 on top 10.
on top 10.
It's never happened.
She cheating though. I ain't gonna talk about that, but you know,
Talking about buying spots. We talked about that on the show too.
Daddy, her dad, her dad. Yeah, okay. But we
Swift trucking.
Payola.
Okay.
No, okay.
See,
10
See,
spots.
why we throwing it out? We throwing shade.
Oh.
No, shout out to Taylor Swift if you need a choreographer.
right. Hit us up. You know,
She is
you want
a-
to come to the
One
studio,
of our
hang
friends.
out.
She is a known watcher of this show.
Hey,
called
she
in
might.
before.
The thing, Hannah.
Shout out to Taylor Swift.
I was gonna say Hannah Montana actually was on the square at one point. Do y'all remember that? Did y'all ever hear about that?
Oh yeah,
didn't.
She went to the shoe store over here, bought that out. She came on the square in Murfreesboro and just was buying up everything.
Wow.
My homeboy that owned the shoe store right
That'd be
here.
random to see.
Man, it was random. You remember the shoe store that's right here, shoe collection? It was dude, he wasn't there that day.
Wow.
She came in there though and bought a bunch of shoes, but he owned it. He's like, man, I was
I
not
missed
here
it.
that
I
day.
wasn't there.
And Hannah Montana, what's her real name? Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus, yeah.
Came on around the square. So you never know. Taylor Swift might come to Murfreesboro.
She might. You need to come to 1707 Bradyville Pike in Murfreesboro.
Right. And come holler at
Choreography
JDXL
Studio.
to do an interview, Taylor. If you hear this.
How did we get here?
Yeah.
Taylor Swift. He brought up Taylor Swift on
okay.
Legends.
Legends.
That's what we do. We're very organized here at the JDXL Show.
I love
as you
it.
can tell, you know.
I love
We-
it. No, this is
all
what we're here
according to
for.
script right now.
No,
This is how it's
now,
supposed
so
to go.
let me go back because we still on Taylor Swift. Barry Amato.
Oh,
Give me
yeah,
some.
yeah.
One, shout out to Barry Amato.
Yeah.
He
Shout out to
choreographs. He
Barry.
does the entertainment for
Oh, yeah.
Nashville Sounds. And he's part of a big entertainment. He's big time in the world line dancing championships. Dude named Barry Amato that we work with. He was her choreographer at one point. And I actually auditioned for Taylor Swift. So speak on that. I can speak on Taylor
It's full
Swift
circle.
because I auditioned for her and Barry was choreographed, but I didn't know him at the time. And then he ended up, telling me about that, how that went. So,
Just never know.
Barry Amato, shout out, Cat Choreography,
Some
JDXL.
serious line dancing there.
Man, he was for real.
We went digging and found gold with this topic. Holy cow!
was gonna say,
I
man.
didn't
Hey, you
realize.
did. I didn't realize it. I
didn't know. Didn't
That's
know
why
what
I
you
was
were saying.
going. Because once he said Taylor, I'm like, whoa, Barry Amato.
That's a hidden gem that I just discovered,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
It is.
Hold on to
You
that
never know with us.
It's like digging for treasure right now. But yeah, so this weekend, everybody pull up. I mean,
Man,
I don't even need to say it. I mean, y'all are gonna sell out all three shows.
We
hope
will.
so.
We might sell out tomorrow. That's how fast it sells. So get your tickets.
Yeah.
5 p.m. at 1707
Yep.
Bradyville Pike, Cat Choreography Studios.
Come through, pull up.
Yeah, because if you don't get there, if you get there Tuesday, you may be too late.
You'll be left
I'm gonna be
outside.
honest with you.
Yeah.
And how much are the tickets for the public?
Tickets are $15.
$15. Yep.
You know what I should do a dancing DJ performance for the people that get left outside because they didn't get tickets.
So he's
Fast enough.
outside while they wait.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we'll have a live
Why they
performance.
pull it up? Yeah, why they
Little
pull it
hat out
up?
for the tips.
DJ JDXL.
I'm like, not to fear, I am here. You know, just
JDXL. It's
Yeah.
a DJ.
Put the little lights on your shoes.
Yeah,
Just
your
like,
outside
watch this now.
entertainment.
Watch
Yeah,
this.
because you couldn't make the show, but you got another one going on.
it just says that the entire time, the whole song, dancing DJ.
Hey man, I'm glad we finally here, man. Cat Choreography's in the building, y'all. So this is live, and this is gonna be played on because it's on Facebook. It's
Facebook.com/official JDXL.
Okay.
And y'all can share it on your
Okay.
page, the full interview, and I'm sure.
right on, man.
Yeah.
Sweet,
What's up?
bro.
And then I get a recording of it. I can send that to y'all. I mean,
That's what's
it's
up.
everything.
right
Yeah,
on, right on.
yeah.
Can
So
I ask you a question live? On
yeah, man, you can interview me now.
JDXL. What does JD stand for?
JD stands for John Daniel.
John Daniel.
That's my first name
And
actually.
XL because you extra large.
Larger than life, man.
Yeah, he XL, ladies. Out there, if you didn't know,
Larger than life.
larger than
Okay.
life. Men at large. I love. We like it large.
Personality, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not big, it's large. Okay.
Well,
Just so you know that.
it took me a while to figure out the cat choreography thing.
I know
like,
a lot of people don't know.
Yeah,
Does
I just-
anybody out there?
And you know what, JD, is bad to say. So sometimes some of our students and parents that have been there for years are late finding out what CAT stands for. So don't feel bad.
Right.
their kids done went up 3 years old all the way up to their
And
20s,
be-
and,
And be like, wait, is that
They
what that
just
stands
thought we
for?
was meow meow. They just thought because we was lying. Well, I'll tell you. Can I give a quick story?
yeah, go
Make
for it, man.
What they say, make a long story long. No, I'm gonna make it short. So Craig one time was looking at me sitting on the porch, and Craig used to have. So he cut his locks off, but he grew them back. So he had locks. I was growing my locks out. So Craig's the old wise one. Okay, I ain't gonna say old. Let me say, yeah,
You already
Bubba.
said it.
Well, I did Bubba. That Kevin Hart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Craig is the he's the wiser one. He's the legend. He's the legend. Okay, if anybody's a legend in
see,
the
here we
house,
go.
Craig Watkins, ladies and gentlemen, and he had locks, and I was growing mine out, so I didn't have locks. I had twists. So Craig was like, "Well, shoot, I look like a lion. I'm the lion because locks represent lion, right?" And he looked at me, and I was the cheetah. So he said I like a cheetah, which he slick was checking me, y'all. He was out there
wasn't.
getting me.
That was actually a compliment.
And the cheetah means, I'm the young and fast and quick one.
That it is.
And there it is.
I was
And on
gonna say,
the
you must
porch,
be fast
and
with
on the
dance
porch right then, we were choreographing for one of our artists named Tamia.
Ooh,
Shout out to Tamia.
Tamia.
We were choreographing for Tamia at the time, and he said, well, you look like a cheetah, and I'm the lion. And Craig and Todd was invented right then and there on the porch, ladies and gentlemen.
It's
You
cat
need to get
choreography.
some buttons in there where the crowd.
He might have some. You got some? You got some sound effects on there?
We used to.
We gonna
but
get in there.
Previous,
Yeah, this-
previous guy hid them from us, so we have no
Oh,
idea.
man.
It's okay. I'm a DJ. I'll just
You're a DJ.
start
I
bringing
need
the
you to
board
start
in.
hooking those up.
We'll put it in
Sweet,
post.
sweet.
We'll put it in post.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can. We'll
Absolutely.
Post show. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Go back in.
Okay.
Yeah. But so how did you guys get into the whole dancing career?
Well, kind of like I was hinted on previously. Started back when the halftimers was popular. Okay, we both
Halftimers,
we both
Riverdale
danced with
halftimers,
Riverdale
halftimer culture.
Yeah, right. It was a whole culture, and it got its name from dancing at halftime at basketball games. So hence it became, they were halftimers. But it was kind of a Middle Tennessee thing, Nashville, mainly Nashville, and
Right.
then Murfreesboro. We just had Riverdale and Oakland, so we kind of got into it, with them and started doing that. So that's really where we got our start. And this was like back in the
Talk about it.
19
He ain't no age himself, but
The rest
the
is history,
19
man.
somethings,
Yeah.
and
Why is it the 1900s? That makes
that make it worse, don't
the
it? I
1900s.
said 1900 and something, okay?
The 1900s.
No, but I was actually in like middle school, and I went to a battle of the halftimers. So what they would do is put together this competition for the halftimer squads, and I saw it and lost my mind. I was like, oh my God, I got to get into this right here. So I tried out when I was a freshman at Riverdale, and made the squad, and it went up from there.
Went up. You hear me? And I met him the same way. Actually, I was actually living somewhere, and one of the girls was actually on the junior halftimers. So Craig been teaching all kinds. So not just the Riverdale halftimers, he taught the junior halftimers, which was at Central Middle School right here on Main Street. And one of the girls actually was in the junior halftimers, and I was going to see her. And then that's the first time I seen Craig. And then the rest is history. So I actually tried out, and we tried out.
So you went to see her. You got to the door. And
I
Craig
got to
came
the
out.
battle. Craig was actually Riverdale was hosting the battle, and the funny thing is we used to actually practice at Patterson Community Center.
Yep.
Shout out to Patterson Community Center.
Yep. And Steve Bingham, because he was the one that got me to come and start doing the junior halftimes at Patterson Center.
Patterson Community
And so
Center.
that's where we were practicing, And so shout out to Steve Bingham.
Yep. Shout out to Steve Bingham. Shout out
Steve
to
Bingham.
Patterson. On Martin Luther King once was Mercury.
And so now I need to tell a little story since he told one.
Sure.
So, I was choreographing for the junior halftimers up there, and we was having auditions, and I didn't know Todd at the time, but so I'm in there. The kids are coming in for auditions,
static
and
right now in the
then
background.
here come this little guy with his cap on sideways,
I was
and
cocked to the side.
yeah, and XL clothing, okay, extra
Shout
large
out.
clothing,
Yeah.
and then he comes in, and he was just like, hey. I mean, he was excited because he thought he had a plug.
I did have a
He's
plug.
like, hey, your cousin go with my sister. So he thought they was gonna give him a leg up. What I say?
It did give me so it did give me a leg up because my sister was dating his cousin. However, you got to use your connections, ladies and
Right.
gentlemen. It's called networking.
What the world's about.
And Craig Watkins and Todd Johnson became Cat Choreography. So we were really Cat back then. We just didn't know it.
yeah.
And I'm glad Cat is in the world. I'm glad JDXL is in the world.
Absolutely.
You
How
know
much
what I
time
mean?
we got?
There.
We got a minute and 20
Oh, okay.
seconds.
Oh, it's time to
we,
go.
We keep it short and sweet.
Hey, I
around
like
here.
it. Short and sweet
I
is
do
one of
too.
our formulas. If y'all out there listening and want to know how to do things, make it short and sweet, never long and still.
So recital this weekend, December 10th and 11th. Tickets going to sell tomorrow. We have 2 shows on Saturday, 1 on Sunday. See our social media pages.
Cat
for the
Choreography.
information. Yep. Our
on
website.
Facebook,
Yep.
website, Cat Choreography, one word.
Instagram, everything, one word.
CAT Choreography.
And have your face in
Make
the
sure you
place.
put
'cause
an
it's always
EO
a
in
good
there.
show.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
how you spell choreography is just say chore, CHORE, ography.
There it is.
Okay.
There you go.
Look us up, follow us, hit us up, whatever you need to do.
Go to all 3 shows this
Yeah.
weekend, and then
Yes.
go
Come
to
support.
the JDXL Christmas Bash on Friday.
I see you
Yeah.
December 9th.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I saw that, bro.
Yeah, we're
I
being
wanna
dress
try to Check
rehearsal.
it out, man.
But
I
y'all
know
gonna
we
be so
yeah.
slammed. Yeah,
We're
I
being
know.
dress rehearsal
Y'all
every
go.
time.
What you gonna be playing? Classical? What you gonna be playing?
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing these crazy arrangements, man. These Christmas arrangements. I got my DJ board. I got the keyboard. I got a drummer.
Okay,
It's gonna-
live show with
Oh, yeah.
JDXL, y'all.
Yeah, man.
Legends
It's a
recital.
solo?
Let's go.
Well, it's a drummer is gonna be assisting me on some tracks, but yeah, it's pretty much.
Okay,
just
so
me.
we got 10 seconds left. My man playing the music. Cat Choreography Recital.
Appreciate
Get your
y'all.
tickets on 1707 Bradyville Pike. We'll sell them after 5 p.m.
Thank
tomorrow.
you. Appreciate you.
We now return to regular programming on News Radio WGNS.